Hi everyone. Okay, so I am back. I started this layout at like 9:30 this morning and I was done. I was so excited. So we are going with Beach Day by Cartabella. So Tim went to work today and I dropped him off and I was like, I'm going to PL today. I have the fan. Let's just do it. So I did it and I finished late this afternoon. Talk about excited. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was so nice just to create again. You know, it was super nice. And then I am 3/4 of the way done with week 28. That's how good I was today. I was on a roll. I even took a nap. So I did good today. And I'm so excited. Tomorrow is, Monday. Tim's working today. And we have major fires happening around us. We have the Salinas fire that is 30 minutes away from us. That's raging. Biggest one in history. And we have Santa Cruz, which is an hour away from us, raging right now. So they're all on standby to go. My husband's not going to go because he's just too old. He'll tell you he doesn't want to go. So he has somebody who called him and said, "I'll be your huckleberry." One of the other co-captains said, "I'll be your huckleberry." So he's like, "Cool." So he doesn't have to go, but he will. You know, we still have wildland fires here in our town, structure fires in our town. You know, things like that. We still have stuff that happen. Oh, I did. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I'll turn that one too. There we go. Sorry guys, that's where the light was coming from. I'm out of practice, that's all. You guys have to forgive me, please. So he because now what they have city guys doing with when they go on strike teams, they have them cut line, and that's a young man's job, you know. And my husband's pretty decrepit now. So am I, but you know, we don't talk about my decrepitness. We only talk about his decrepitness. So he is very adamant about not going. Plus, his number one reason, can you believe, guys, is because he doesn't like being away from home. He doesn't want to be away from me. And I just, you know, how can you not love someone like that? Someone who, I mean, he even texted me earlier. He's like, "I cannot live without you." And I'm like, just random. I just think that is just the sweetest, awesome thing ever. And so, yeah, and he's just like, "I love you so much." And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. So, yeah, I like him. And I am deeply in love with my husband. So, oh, look at that. This is the week my library was done. So my library was done. See my ladder? You can watch the video of the library if you want. Oh my god, it's so hot in here, you guys. Oh. And you're gonna hear me complain about it because I'm like, whoa, it's hot. I was in front of the fan all day, so it wasn't as bad, but now it's like, ooh, and I'm hungry. Someone made me in charge today. Someone made me in charge, and yeah, well, that was their mistake because, yeah, there's no dinner to be had, but there was cereal. So I had some cereal before I started the video, but I really need some food. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But this is what makes it a library. My ladder. My ladder. So cool. I love it. It's just amazing. I tell you guys, it's so cool. What was I telling you? So yes, so he is working, and he is waiting to see what's going to happen because someone will still need to come in for him, you know. So he still has to, and then he still has to get things organized and, you know, things like that. So he's the radio guy, so things have to be in place anyways. So but yeah, they just had a wildland fire earlier. He's like, wow, he's all if we were just a few minutes late, he says it would have got out of our control. He says and would have went straight towards the high school. So I was like, oh man. So he goes, yeah, that was a good one. He goes, yes, caught that one in time. So that was good. So that was really good. Tonight they are expecting thunderstorms with no rain. Or lightning strikes. Thunderstorm, no rain, lightning strikes. So and that's what started some of the fires. See, they're laying in the library. Sorry, I can't tonight. I have plans with my dog. I should have crossed it out and put dogs, but I didn't read it very well, apparently. So, but I'm sure you get the gist. I missed you guys. I totally missed you guys, and I have missed crafting. So tomorrow, so my son's birthday is on Monday, the 24th. That is his actual 22nd, yeah, birthday. And, but tomorrow we're having it with just, Tim's family and my mom and dad, for just donuts and coffee. I could not handle another party, you guys. I could not mentally handle another party. So, and he didn't want one either because he's kind of traumatized too because he's the one who had to help clean. So he's like, I don't want a big party. I don't want anything. I don't actually want anything, Mom. But I was the one that convinced him that, can we just have family over for some donuts and coffee? He goes, yeah, that's no problem. So I said, okay, a day in the life. This is a happy place. That's the car. Oh my God, my girls, Dory and Kit Kat, love the car. They could be in it all day long. It's their happy place. It really is. It's, whew, they even know what clothes I wear that says that they can go to. That they know that they'll be able to go in the car. And that's my uniform. When I put my uniform on in the morning, they know. They're like, oh yeah. They're like, yes, we're going, Mom. So I said, yeah, no problem, babes. So they know that they get to go. And that's so funny to me. So I didn't put, let me just cut this. I want to talk to you guys anyway, so let me just cut this real quick. I thought it wouldn't make a difference. I guess I didn't realize they were so, that they were the clear ones. That they were the clear, what do you call it? Stickers. Like acetate kind of stickers. So not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It just takes a second to fix. But yeah, so that's what ended up happening. Was yeah, so so after this I gotta eat something, and then we have to still clean the house a little bit, so because I got some stuff at a local flea market, a scrapbooking flea market. Oh, I love that. It's so cute. You see the little panda hanging upside down? Can you guys see that? Isn't that cute? Look at his face. Oh, he's so cute. He's not feeling very well. I think the smoke is affecting his lungs, so he has a inflammation happening, and so he is taking some some anti-inflammatories right now. So poor baby. He's so sick. His breathing's pretty bad. He's actually in here right now, but he's awake because he's been kind of sleeping all day. But are you guys still with me? Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, so that's happening Sunday, tomorrow morning, and then I think that is it. Yeah, Tim's home tomorrow. He didn't get overtime, so he is. So I'll be scrapping in my office tomorrow, but Monday Tim works. So yeah, so Monday Tim works, and I will be in my office. That's Cordell's birthday, but his friends are going to come over that night to have some pizza and play video games and stuff in his room. So I don't have to do anything but go buy the pizza. And I may end up not having to go get the pizza. I may have him go do it, or I might deliver it. Might have it delivered. I don't know yet. It all depends on how much I don't want to do. So, but yay, I was able to take that off, no problem. There we go. Okay. So it's a kid taxi. Another day in paradise. Because, yeah, that's her looking out the window. When are you going to use that kid taxi when you don't have kids, right? So, but I transport them everywhere. So that's their taxi. So I'm their taxi. So that's my take on it. So these are the portraits we did. I showed you guys a little bit ago. And I showed you these pictures. It's really warm and I am sweating and I'm trying not to drip on my pictures or get my hands stuck because they're so sweaty. But yeah, we don't have AC yet. And okay, so when we bought this house there was AC. But apparently the air conditioner that the old owners had did not realize that they were sold one that is too small for the house. And with the bad roof and bad windows, it would cost us about $60 an hour to run it. And the house would never ever get cold or even cool because of the bad roof and the bad windows. But now that we have a new roof and new windows, we don't actually have, we took the AC out because it's old. It's like 1990s something. So, I mean, yeah, because we bought the house in 94. No, 2004. So it had to have been in the 90s. And, yeah, and so it's not efficient. And even now, it's not big enough. So now we're looking for one that, hopefully someone's remodeling and wants a new and improved one and is going to sell theirs. Because I don't mind used. Because I looked into how much those things are. And it's like $2,000. And I'm like, eek. I don't have $2,000. So, yeah. You can smell the smoke and the ashes. Ashes falling everywhere. And it's just so sad right now. I can smell the smoke outside. Yeah, I love these pictures so much, and I even did an insert, but I did not decorate the insert, so I did not do that because I didn't feel I needed to. It didn't seem like I needed to, so I didn't. So Cheyenne, I'll tell you guys, that little girl kills me. Doesn't matter how old your children are, they are still going to give you a heart attack. This girl of mine went to Cabo. She left Sunday. So she was going to go Sunday, Monday. Or did she leave Monday? I think she left Monday. I can't remember when she left. She either left Sunday or Monday. But she was coming home Wednesday. So she had 2 nights or 3 nights there. Oh, I can't remember. Oh my God, my stupid memory is just, ugh. Hate that. Anyways, so she was supposed to be back Thursday. Yeah. She was supposed to be back Wednesday morning. She gets to, it's a hurricane. I think Hurricane Evelyn. I can't remember. But Hurricane, I want to say it's Evelyn, went to Cabo. Visited Cabo while she was there. They were at the airport. Well, when they were leaving the hotel or the resort, they were told that their flight was delayed. It says best friend in the little, I've had these things forever and I love using my stash. This is best friend. Isn't that cute? And yeah, so it was delayed. So she's like, okay, we're gonna go and see what we can do. We'll wait. And I was like, okay, fine. So she went and They were there for 2 hours, and they got the notice that it was canceled, flat out canceled. And it's like, yeah, of course it's canceled, there's a hurricane. But so they ended up calling Expedia. I'm telling you guys, no matter what you do, always use Expedia. If you can, use Expedia, because it is the best. They have your back. No matter what, they have your back. You see my dad's shirt? I buy him these shirts. Isn't that funny? So I what was he telling you? My dad's trying to call me. It's twice he's rang, so I'm like, oh, if he does it one more time, I'm gonna go off with you guys real quick and then see what's going on. Make sure nothing's happening. But yeah, so so they went and they got another flight. So they were supposed to fly through Alaska. Then Alaska, you know, canceled, so they got Delta. They were there for another hour and a half, 2 hours, and Delta canceled. So I'll take this off when I'm done with the video, because it's just going to be too tedious. But it's going to say sweetheart, and they're cute. And so it was like, okay. So she's like, we're going to go. The resort wants $250 for the one night. Mind you, she's still on probation. She has 1 more month. So she has 1 more month before she finishes her probation. So she has no sick. She can't take sick. And she has no sick and no vacation. So, yeah. So we're like, oh, man. So this is pretty bad. And so she says, I'm going to go. She went with her best friend, guy best friend, and so that you know, they were together. But like I said in the last video, he's not very, you know, manly man. So they go to a hotel that is in Mexico, and you know, I told you Tim didn't want me going because he wasn't comfortable, because there's not a lot of tourists right now. There's not really anything happening in Mexico. So, well, she gets to this hotel. She's like, everything is boarded up. Yes, honey, because there's a hurricane. So, but then he ditches her kind of, you know, where he stays in the front of the building, where she had to go around the building to go find the desk person to help her. And she ran into a guy who, you know, was very she was not comfortable. And it she saw he had dead eyes, kind of like some of the guys at the jail, you know, the inmates. So she's like, I hightailed my butt back over to her friend, and they're like, they kind of got a little scared. So they went to, they hunted down a taxi, and because there's no Ubers, there's nothing going on right now. Hurricane. And I think that's why I thought that one would come out more. And so she's like, okay. So they found a taxi, but there was tourists already in there. But she's like, look, we're desperate, you know, we're kind of stranded. Can we hitch a ride with you? We'll help pay it, or we'll pay for the whole thing. We don't care. And the tourists in there were scared. So they were scared too. And they're like, oh my God, we don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. And so she's like, well, the resort, you know, this is the resort we're at, and it's a really good resort, and it's safe. And so they're like, okay, let's go there. So they went with the kids to the resort, and they just stayed. So Cheyenne took video, because they put her on the 6th floor, but she still had a view. And that's Buzz. Do you guys miss Buzz? It's been a long time since he's been snoring in the videos. And so they said, yeah, so they went over there. So anyway, she filmed when she was in her room, and yeah, it's a hurricane. Not a, you know, full-blown one, but enough to make her go, oh yeah, this is pretty bad. So yeah, hold on guys, let me grab another piece of paper, because this, you can't see it. Okay, so let me just put this down real quick. And yeah, so I'll just cut it, not all the way out right now. I'll just do a little half job, and then that way You guys can see what it'll look like, but I'll cut around it right now. So anyways, so that really scared her to heck. And so they stayed at the resort, and then they left the next day. She's like, Mom, we went back with Alaska. What should we do? You know, our flight's like at 12:57. What should we do? And I said, well, just how long did it take you to get there? And isn't that cute? And she says 20 to 30 minutes. I said, okay, well then just wait. And wait until like about 11:30. Yeah, that's the time I told her. I said, wait until 11:30. That way you can, because it cost them, so their cheap Cabo trip ended up costing them a pretty penny. It was no longer a cheap trip. Whew. Yeah, that's not easy for me to say. And so she kind of, you know, we're like, okay, did you learn your lesson of any of this? That when Dad says he's not comfortable, maybe you shouldn't go either. So, oh my goodness, this child, I don't care how old she is, it's always going to be like that, where it's just like, can you not, can you just stay home? I understand you want to go and, you know, you need a break and everything else, but at what cost? You know, like, seriously, what cost? So, I can't even tell you guys. Okay, so she tells me that they're going to go on an excursion. She tells me this on Tuesday, and she says we'll be gone for about 3 hours. About 3-hour excursion, and I'm like, okay, well, it's like hour 4. Okay, what do I do? Do I call the do I call the reserve? Do I call the hotel and find out what's happening with the excursion? It's 4 hours in. I'm like, okay, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. So I'm talking to myself this whole time because I'm like freaking out. And I'm, yeah, you guys, I am completely freaking out. And so then 6 hours, you guys. She was gone for 6 hours. With my stomach, I had a headache. I was so full of anxiety, we were like, okay, how long does it take to drive over there? Can't get a flight because apparently they're not flying right now because of the hurricane. Or actually, it wasn't even the hurricane yet because we didn't know about the hurricane yet. So no, it was one of those like, okay, how long does it take to fly over there? That's what it was. It was just basic stuff. Let's go get a flight. Where's she at? That kind of thing. And it was like, oh my goodness, this child of ours. Oh my gosh. I wanted to boop her. I really did. Oh my gosh. My back hurt because the anxiety, because it was so much. It was too much for me. It was way too much for me. My heart hurt. Yeah, it was. She's all, I didn't expect it to be 6 hours. Like you said, it was going to be 3. So, she got in trouble. I don't care how old my kids are. You're going to get in trouble. So, she got a tongue lashing. So, yeah, we're just glad to see her face. She FaceTimed us, and yeah, it's like, oh, gosh, child. Yeah, she just, she kills us. She really does. So, but she's okay. And then she got home, but she didn't go to work because she got, the flight was delayed, and they still flew through a hurricane. And like Tim said, I was talking. Tim says, he goes, between me, you, and the fence post, pilots don't want to die either. I'm like, oh, yes. I agree. I'll finish this since I got time, since I gotta put it together anyways. So I'm sure you guys, do you guys mind? Hopefully you guys don't mind. I love this layout. Oh, I still gotta show you the inserts and everything else. So yeah, so we got more time going on here. I really enjoyed this layout. I don't think it's all gonna fit. So let's see. But yeah, so she got home that night and she let her crew know that she wasn't gonna be there. And yeah, so now she has experienced being in a hurricane while on vacation. So, but anyway, we're going, both my two nieces, the ones I always have in my PL, the two I like, them two and Shai and I are going to San Diego next Monday. Yeah, next Monday. And the 30th to the 1st. So we will be over there. If anyone lives over there and wants to say hi to us, we will be there. I gotta eat at the donut. I have to have a donut from the donut bar because that place is phenomenal. And I have to have Hodad's. That's just a requirement when you go to San Diego. So, Hodad's. Yum. The owner died. He died in a sleazy hotel room, I think, if I remember correctly, or a hotel room that wasn't very nice, and he OD'd. Poor guy. Couldn't shake the monkey, I guess. Okay, what do you guys think? I love this tie-up card. Isn't that cute? It says hero on the little. Finally get to hear. Finally get to use that too. I love this layout. I love the colors. Oh goodness. Yeah. So I'll just leave that there. That's fine. Okay. So, what do you guys think? I love it. Okay. So let me show you the insert. So I think this is a 6x12, but this is Tim pinning her on. And then oh, here, let me get closer. So that's him pinning her on at home. And these are the two. And then, since she didn't get to have a... Isn't that cute? I love my family. My dad really loves this picture right here, this portrait. He really loves it. He's like, it just, to me, it says, you're done. I did it, Dad. And the coffee bar was done. So, and that was on the video. And then I'm going to have a flip-flap. So then it'll go over like this. That's the side view, front view. So I was just going to go in there somewhere. Or maybe in here, I don't know yet. But it's either way, it's a flip-flap. Okay, let me say thank you to Tian Patton, Barbara Haish, and Scrappin' Alley. I need an air conditioner, you guys. I'm like, can I get an air conditioner, please? All right, guys, take care. Love you guys. Have a good week. We'll see ya. Bye.